Gary, is losing away at the league leaders emotionally one of the easier defeats to recover from for the players?
Wish it was. No, because we went there feeling that we had a chance. I think the way the game went, we had chances. I think they deserved the result. I'm not sort of deflecting away from that. But at certain points in the game, especially just after half-time, we had two great opportunities to go 2-1 up. There's a good goal that got us back into the game. Of course, at Notts County, they're going to put you under pressure and they're going to throw both full-backs forward and they're going to get lots of crosses in, which they did. And generally, we defended it quite well. But on the 2 or 3 occasions that you don't defend it well, that's their game, they play the percentages, it generally leads to an opportunity and a goal. And that's what's happened. It was... Generally, we dealt with it, but on a couple of occasions we were just short of doing the right thing. Good play by them, bad defending by us, and it cost us a couple of the goals.
Obviously, you take on Cambridge, who played Luton. You played Luton recently. Can you read anything into the form of the two teams' results against Luton if you use them as a marker?
Who are we talking about?
Cambridge. They've lost 7-0 to Luton,
yeah,
haven't they?
Yeah.
And obviously you drew 2-2 with them recently.
Oh, I see what you mean. Us, yeah, gotcha. I was thinking Notts County. No, I don't think you can take anything from that. The only thing you can take is that Cambridge ain't going to turn up, happy, bubbly, sort of trying to play aesthetically beautiful football, are they? You know what I mean? They're going to need to put that result behind them very quickly. And I know the manager, and he won't take them sort of defeats lightly. They got into them over the last couple of days, and it'll be it'll be a battle. It will be a battle because his team does that as well. So we've got to make sure we're ready for that, and we've got to make sure we're up for it, and we've got to make sure we try and win the game. Now, we're not saying to our boys go and get 7. But we need to win the game as Sean Derry's team does.
You'd settle for 1 if they got 0, wouldn't you?
I would.
In terms of it being your old club, how much of a sort of attention do you still pay to them? A little bit more than some of the others, just purely because it's your old club? Are they easier to do your homework on?
No, not any easier to do the homework. I mean, we do the homework on teams anyway. Tim does that great, and we get a lot of the information that we need. So it's not, whenever we get a defeat, it's not through lack of information sort of thing. And no, a lot's changed since I was here. All the directors have all changed, and all the supporters that were 5 years old, that were junior U's are probably now in their mid-20s and wouldn't remember me probably. But But I still keep an eye on their results, because as you do from teams that you've played against. But Sean's gone in there, and he's sort of livened it all up a little bit. And I always look at the crowd, and their crowds are sort of were gradually growing as well, as ours did when we were at Cambridge, and suddenly we was getting full houses because we were top of the league and getting our promotions, etc. So I always take an interest in how many people are watching them.
How crucial is the first goal if you can get it?
Well, I think that the percentages of teams that win the game after scoring the first goal are very high. So, of course, all teams are trying to get that first goal. The opposition have then got to get 2 at least to beat you. So it's going to be important. It's always important at home, for the simple reason that whatever happens during a game when you're 1-0 up, people can accept. If it's a mistake, if it's the opposition have a chance or they have a bit of play, supporters can accept. When you're 1-0 down, then it gets a bit more disappointing. People get a bit more disappointed with mistakes, etc., etc. So it's important to get that first goal, because you always need to, have that be in credit, if you like. And if you're 1-0 up, you're in credit, and hopefully that can be more power to your elbow. So it is important. But if you go 1-0 down, you've got to work very hard to break an opposition down that before the weekend of their 7 goals against, I think they'd let in the least amount of goals. I'm not sure whether they're the only.
I think they'd let in 7 in 7 or something, and suddenly
Yeah.
they'd let in 7 in 1.
It's unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah. How's Brian Graham?
I haven't yet had the meeting with the physio, so I'm not sure. But if he's training today, then obviously it means he's fit. Otherwise, he may just pull him out, just give him another day's rest. It just depends on how he's done over the weekend and how he's rehabilitated and how, whether it was. I think we might have to take him for a little scan just to put his own mind at rest, or upset him because it's bigger than we thought. But hopefully it's not, and I don't think it's too far away.
Everyone else okay? Who you've been working with?
Of the squad, nobody's come back with, as far as I know yet, but it's always a last minute one, like Freddie Hines on Saturday. He woke up with tonsillitis, etc., and couldn't attend. So I always keep my fingers crossed the day before a game.
And has Freddie got a chance of recovering now?
I think so. Again, he'll be out training today, and we'll see how he feels.